Good afternoon, dear viewer. Let's have a short look at the markets. Let's get rid of all those old drawings. Let's start fresh, and let's start with BTC. Like I said before, many times, I'd be watching this 30,700 level for a reversal, and because it's the repeat of the length of this correction here. That was the biggest correction in the trend, and once it's repeated, then that's a place to look for a reversal and going back to the trend. So the trend is still it's still upheld by this one here. It's my interpretation of this. So if you pull this here, then we are still below the trend line. This I would say this is a deviation, more or less. We have these two highs to connect. I mean, this is like we already see the slowdown of the trend. I think the first one I was watching was this one. Yep, here it got pierced, then tested, and here is where we got the pump from. And now that's the other one. So we need to see the price above these levels here. So it for me to even think about any bullish scenarios, I would want to see a break of this level and a confident one, not just like a little wick above and then down, but a confident break of this diagonal trend line, and to be fully, let's say, fully confident that we are going back up, I would want the price to take out 37,000. So this one, where's the, I need to remove these a little bit. So move it to the right so that we can clearly see them. 1.414 of this previous correction, so almost 1.5 the size of this previous correction. If the price starts consolidating here, at least, so we don't get a wick above this level. But if the price, if price starts to consolidate here, where's my brush? Something like so, then maybe makes another move up, then for me that's a bullish signal. At the moment, I see nothing bullish in the charts. Let's put it this way. If we go down to the lower levels and look for some liquidity zones. So for me, a liquidity zone is an area where some kind of imbalance happened and that was tapped a little bit and the price bounced from it. So for example, we have an area of liquidity here. That's $22,000. Maybe make it teal. There's a liquidity zone here. Now we need to make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, let's take this one. So 25,000 roughly. And there's a liquidity in the nearest vicinity, let's put it this way. And there's a liquidity zone in here. Up above, if we close the candle like we have it now, this will be short zone area of short liquidity. There was one also here which was already tapped a few times. So this one I would mark it as gray as it's probably spent. If price comes back here again, then I assume it will break this level, maybe go up to at least 30,300, and then either reverse or cause a big short squeeze, and we go up higher. And if we go up higher, let's see what we have here. I would expect that it should go at least to this level, 32,000, and let's make it pinkish, so that's the short level. I would expect we go up to here. So at the moment, it's very inconclusive in as to what BTC created here is this an A, B, and C. If we reject from here, then actually, this place here, this is the perfect place to dump from for another low. I mean, the aim of all these shorts here is to go and take out these lows. Whether they be successful or not is a different story. If we start to see price consolidate here, maybe under this level, then that probably means a short squeeze is coming, and we will, my opinion, at least reach this level. Then another place where we could dump from later on is, there's quite a few actually. There's one here. And there's one here. So there's plenty of ammo left for the people who want to short this. Yeah. So that's how I see it. Funnily enough, let's see, we already tapped this, yes. We are in a zone of low liquidity. So that means there's not so many orders on higher time frames here to tap. So we need some kind of impulse for this, like some kind of news. Maybe, I don't know, Binance goes out of business. Then we go down. Maybe there's some good economic data. Then we go up. Yeah, so clearly we are in a zone where BTC is waiting for some kind of fundamental news to push it in either direction. That's my interpretation of this. So this is not a place to buy, this is not a place to sell. It's a place to hold. Do nothing, really. Until we get 25,000 or until we get round about 34,000, we do nothing. It's as easy as this. The place to short was here. Yeah? So with these with this 30,700, I think there was a liquidity pool here. Let's have a look. Actually, it was this one, I guess. There was one here, and there was another one partly tapped already here. So both of them are already. Oh no, this one, yeah, this one was spent here. So there were wicks incoming into that zone. So these orders were triggered. And let's see here, and this one was. So I marked them gray. Yeah, they are already tapped. So probably spent. You cannot assume that it's going to stop the price. But it's still possible. I've seen cases where they come back to the same zone and tap it a few times and it still reacts. So at the moment, a big do nothing zone. We need some kind of a fundamental news type of event, or some big buyers, big sellers coming in to push the price in one or the other direction. ETH and the alt market. I would. This is almost synonymous. So I would still want to see 2223. And I mean, I still miss this one. We should repeat at least the length of this move up here. Actually, this one here. So from here to here, and from here to here is 2223. So I guess we could still get some kind of a move like this. Here, and then go for a correction. Or maybe even an impulse down. So that's ETH. And let's see, what kind of support do we get? Like untapped areas of liquidity. This one was already tapped, so I don't trust it that much. Oh, come on. here. It was tapped here. There's one that gave quite a nice reaction and quite a few bounces. Is this one here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times they tried to break it, but there's so much support in here. And there's some more. There are ones that are untapped, which I like more. So if price goes down, I would expect, or I would look for a reversal in these areas. It's these two. To the upside, if we look to the upside, there is a liquidity, a big one, camping right here. Oh, come on. So that means there will be short orders in this area. It's a big one, actually. So it will be very hard to get above this. And market pinkish. So that's our short area. And like you see, it perfectly aligns with this. So here again, like before, we are in no man's land. We need some kind of a fundamental impulse. I don't know. For ETH, maybe some kind of announcement of a new upgrade which changes, I don't know, maybe it takes care of all fee issues, yeah? And then we go here. And then probably this is where we get our correction from. At the moment, on the high level, yeah? On the high level, this looks like an ABC correction, A, B, and C. Let's see one more thing. So how big is this correction compared to this one? There we go. So we are still in an area where the length of this correction is to be repeated. So that means this will be a big short area, this one here. If we ever come back to this, then I expect a sharp retrace from here. And the aim of this retrace is going to be to take out the lows. We can go, I mean, my confirmation, or maybe not confirmation is the wrong word, but at least I would change my perception if we go above here and possibly even take out this high here. Then that changes my view to bullish. At the moment, it's all bearish. Bearish is the wrong way to put it, but I see we are still continuing the trend. Yeah. And our trend is, let's have an extended line. It's like with BTC. That would be our first resistance here. And then honestly, that would be this one here that I would be really careful of. So maybe we go 1, 2, 3, and then bounce into this line. Yeah. If we want to make it maybe more precise, then I would maybe even make it like so. Oh, there we go. So it could maybe even go up to here. Yeah, that's also possible. But in any case, we are in a clear downtrend, and you know at the moment short sellers are stronger. This is a place to reverse from and create a new low. That's my view on it. If this doesn't work for the short sellers, then I change my view to bullish. And after we get maybe above this trend line here and above these levels, hopefully if we reach even 1.414, consolidate above this, then on a retrace, maybe I would look for some long entries. Nasdaq, last one. Here I already marked out all the liquidity zones, so we don't have to care about this. We are approaching another liquidity zone, and like you see, all these liquidity zones normally react with a short, with shorts. So I expect that we will come up to here, and then we get a retrace. How big, I don't know, but if we don't take out this low, this high, then I'm really worried. There's two possibilities for me. Either this was an A, this is a B, and this is a C, and then we we want to take out this low, or we get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up. Then we get a retrace to maybe this liquidity zone here. Then we move to roundabout here. Yeah. Let's see, that would be about 50%. Yeah, even more. Yeah, perfect. The golden pocket. So that would be my place to really watch out with longs if we go this high. So let's say this, and up until here. So that's the Nasdaq. So I actually placed my shorts up just above the high in case we go higher. In case we pierce this, and then wick out above the top of this of this of this high here. Let's see what's the biggest correction of the trend. I think it's this one. Did we convincingly break it already, or are we still trying? No, actually, like you see, so let's get rid of this. The repeat of this correction here. So if I would want to repeat this correction here from this low, then it takes me up to this level. So here, reaction, short reaction. This is what I expect. So we are very close to the top, to be honest, at least on Nasdaq. That's my opinion, unless we get some kind of a crazy fundamental type of news, and then we pierce these highs, consolidate above 141, and then maybe even take out these highs here. Then we go back for a retrace, and then we can make new highs. Before we can do this, I am leaning on the bearish side. I see nothing that screams to me that this is a bullish chart. So let's have it again. So coming from this high here to this low here. Yeah. Sorry, this is our golden pocket here. This is our golden pocket here, just below this 1.414. So this would be also a reason for a short reaction. So in any case, I expect that one of these zones, either this one or this one, will give us some short reactions and pretty strong ones as well. But we'll see. Maybe there's some kind of a white swan. I think I should call it white swan event that will negate this scenario. Okay, so far so good. That's it for today. Thank you for listening. Have a very good day. So long and bye bye.